It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting edition of Tiny Meng Tuesdays. As always, I'm one of your faithful hosts, Dave Wonder, aka Diamond Dave, aka Dave Wheeler, whatever the hell you want to call me. How's it going, folks? With me, as always, is my faithful co-host as well, the Madman of Minneapolis, the effervescent Madman of Minneapolis, Matt Lind. What up, Matt?
You almost caught me off guard there.
Aha.
Too busy doing stuff.
On
Acapooter.
your what?
I'll be present in the show, maybe.
Well done. We are still Neb. Do not call me Dingy Dave. God damn it.
Dingy Dave. I mean,
with-
sure,
I swear to
I'll
God.
make those. Yeah.
I swear to God, you guys.
Dingy. Maybe
we
it
are-
means dingy, not dingy.
Maybe it's Dingy Dave. I don't know. We are still waiting on one of our special guests, but a new challenger joined us pretty last minute. But that's kind of his modus operandi. It's Robo. What up, dude? Hoo!
No, I don't like this all me screen. There we go.
All eyes on me.
I'm just going to be over here painting because I've been prepping all day for this. I'm ready to go.
I tried to do like the casual like, hey man, here's a funny picture, waka waka this morning, and I was like, you coming on? And nothing. And then I was like, okay, are you coming on tonight, Robo?
Oh, wait a second. Did you send something earlier?
Yeah. No,
Wait,
it's all good. I was just like, man, I just want to know if he's gonna be on. So
Oh, well, no, I saw the Battle Cat picture.
oh, did the other one not go through?
I don't see anything other than that, except for the Cyborg Spider-Man picture.
Yeah, that I was very glad that I had some sideshow points saved up. Because it went up for order today, and I was like, a new order. Oh, there he is. Hey, Eric, how's it going, man?
Hey, I just got home, so I'm still setting up.
Yeah,
Oh.
get
No worries.
situated.
Do you want us to add you on in just a little bit when you're set up, or are you?
Yeah, you can have me in while I'm going through stuff.
Okay, cool beans. Well, Robo, you know Eric, right? Eric, Robo, Eric.
Have we met, Matt? Have we talked?
I don't think we have.
I think every time I'm in your booth, I'm talking to Fred.
Yeah, probably.
Every
I gotta
time.
put the nameplates up because there's so many of us. We're like the weird crafty Brady bunch.
we have a team meeting on Zoom every week with all of Boss Fight, and for a long time there were 9 of us, so it was a Brady Bunch grid exactly.
That's
Now there's 10, so the Brady Bunch is broken.
Oh no, cousin Oliver joined.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been on with more than 4.
I know
Or
on
meeting.
this level, at least on StreamYard, I think we can go up to 5. And then for some odd reason, 5 is the like breaking point to the next tier. And I'm like, all right, we can do 4.
I've
They're
always
like, that's enough. No more people.
No more. You're done.
I just don't turn my camera
So, Robo, it is nice to meet you officially.
Oh, you too.
on.
The funny thing is, you guys probably have ran in so many similar circles from doing customs for so long and everything, and just been online homies.
And Toy Fair and
Yep.
Yeah, we probably have met in some capacity numerous times, honestly.
mm-hmm.
So Panther 10 already asking about Mr. Shiv, Matt. So
It'd be too predictable.
there's 4 of us. So who is which turtle, respectively? I'm pretty sure I know which one Robo is. I'm putting dibs on Mikey. So I'm just guessing. Robo's gonna be Donnie. Yes? No? Maybe.
Unless somebody likes some more.
Dave gave you
Adamantly needs to be Donnie.
So
Hey,
Well,
I'm willing to give up my Michelangelo if need be.
I don't know enough about turtles to say which one I would be. What's the dumb one? I can be the dumb one.
Michelangelo, that's me.
I mean, Raphael is sometimes dumb-ish, but he's also the angry one.
True.
And he's cool but rude. So
At this point, you just pick a favorite color: red, blue, purple.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm definitely a purple dude.
All right, we got two Donnies. We got two Donnies. All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's fine. We can have two Donnies.
All right, Matt, which Slash is the dumb one.
I mean,
Slash is also the angry.
than the others, yes.
So Eric is Venus, says Mitch Falcon. Calm, cool,
I'm
collected.
okay with that.
Nothing wrong with it. What about you, Matt?
Oh boy. See, normally, when in my youth, when it was something that I would have strong feelings about, I was usually Donnie. But
No, it'll be three Donnies and a Mikey.
That's right.
This is some
There's original tune, movie, and
three
later
Donnies
version.
and a Mikey is like the worst. Steve Guttenberg, Michael Keaton, and whoever the hell else was in that movie.
For the sake of this stream, we'll say Nicolas Cage, because why not? Ted Danson, maybe? I don't know.
That sounds right.
He got around, especially in those days. There we go. 3D Mikey. We got a faction name, guys. We can make shirts.
Get the tables.
As long as there's I gotta show this. I was showing Mike, or I was showing Mikey. Jeez. I was showing Matt before the stream, but this is oh god, shouldn't have left Danhausen on there. Yo, this thing is monstrous.
That's a big cat.
Yeah, I saw it today at Target.
I had 80th Hulk on it, and it looked proportional.
Which is bonkers. Yeah.
Like, yeah. There's your He-Man figure, I guess.
Am I right that it has like a sad cringer face under the armor?
Kind of. I guess it's just part of the.
It's kind of neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sculpt.
Why
is
me,
funky to me.
God? But the helmet just kind of pops on and it stays. Oh man! All right. Thank you, Mitch Falcon. Love that.
Yeah, now I should actually customize instead of.
I got a smaller little animal.
Whoo!
And yes,
Oh, nice.
Joink.
Dave
Yeah.
absolutely made a custom Danhausen.
I did
I
make it.
helped pick the head, so it really credit all goes to me.
Wait, that's true.
So, Robo, did you get that? Did you pre-order that, or is that a review piece?
Pre-order at Dorkside Toys.
Oh, nice. So they're beating Hasbro Pulse to the punch.
That has a lot of places beat Hasbro Pulse. It almost seems like Hasbro Pulse takes their pre-orders and then purposely waits till last to not piss off their retail partners.
That actually might not be untrue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it is something companies do. We haven't had to, but it is something that comes up in conversation every once in a while. Like, do we want to let the retailers have this first, and do we want to ship out all the retailer stuff before we start shipping our stuff or put it live? I mean, it comes up. So that's because I thought I was kind of talking out of my ass, and I was like, oh, okay. That does happen. It's not definite that that's what they're doing, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is something that comes up.
It just seems, but then during their live streams and stuff, they're constantly pushing Pulse first.
Yeah.
On top of all of them.
Yeah.
I will be curious to see now that it seems like supply chains are getting a little bit sorted out. Whether the smaller retailers that are maybe ordering less quantity are going to be able to be more nimble. Because it used to be I'd get my BBTS stuff before, Target or Walmart pretty much, most of the time, not every time, but most of the time. And I figured, they got smaller containers they're dealing with and they're not moving it through as big a supply chain. But I know during the pandemic and with all the shipping issues, it's, if you're not moving tons of cargo, they're just like, yeah, you can wait.
You can wait.
So I'll be curious now that that's starting to catch up, if we'll start to see that shift back to the other way or not.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Goji King popped up. We all know Robo slides a bill or two to the company heads.
Nah, no. I was trying to think of the last time Hasbro sent something for review.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch,
And
stay
if they
safe,
do,
dude.
it's usually way after.
The tropical storms and hurricanes are starting to hit Florida, so
Yep.
stay safe. Any of you guys down in Florida and on the coast, just in general.
Yeah, I still have a lot of family in Florida and stuff, and I've been talking to them off and on. Most of them will be fine. I'm from Florida, so a Category 1 is kind of something you scoff at.
No, it was one of those things that, like, legit, I just keep on seeing people going, well, there goes this, there goes. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
I've grilled during a hurricane. Like,
we went to the beach once when we were at SCAD.
nice. We had to evacuate when I was at SCAD once because of a hurricane coming.
Oh, really?
Up. And then it didn't hit us at all. It went up and devastated South Carolina, which is what all hurricanes do. And
God damn it, Pale Aragorn. I live in California, so all we have to deal with is beacons.
What part of California do you live in that's not on fire?
That's true.
I mean, I suppose with the hurricanes, a little bit like, and I suppose Eric, you probably get it too, where when I talk to my friends who are further south or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was -26 today, and they're like, oh my god, it's like
exactly. It's just,
I put on a coat and a hoodie.
Yeah.
I just try not to stay outside.
Well, that was Robo when he came up for GalaxyCon. He's like, oh my god, the world's ending!
To hell with your cold weather.
Where are you located?
Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
when we get cold weather, it's like snow in the morning and slush by noon. Mud.
Yeah.
I'm not used to cold, constant.
Oh, I mean, I don't blame people for not liking it, but like Prince says, it keeps the bad people away.
Oh.
I've now lived up north for going on 20-something years, and I've never acclimated to the cold.
Now, in the Northeast, are your summers dry, or are they?
No, they're humid and hot.
Okay, see, we've got that here too, where it's like,
yeah,
great, it's freezing cold, and then it's hot and moist all summer. Great,
yeah,
cool.
I'm usually pretty okay in the humidity. I'm like fine with that. I grew up in it, but but the past couple of winters here have been really mild, which it is like good, but at the same time, it's like that's not right.
Yeah, with the lack of snow these last few years, it's like, yep, I'm glad not to have to shovel or get those like crazy storms where it's like I have to shovel during the storm so that I'll have a place to park after the snowplows come through, or so that my car doesn't get stuck. I don't miss that, but it's also like that was every year, and now it's not.
Yeah.
Abnugler brought up a good question because I didn't run through it because we were too busy BSing already. But hey, everyone, what are you guys working on tonight? So let's start with our special guest, Eric, Robo, whoever wants to shoot it out there. What you guys working on?
Floor is yours, Robo.
Oh, I've got a few things primered, but I doubt I get through any of them. But I'm just repainting a Marcellus Wallace. And I hope to use it for Tombstone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Just to have that suited body, because that's how I remember Tombstone in the comics.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect. I don't have the tie. I've seen people put different torsos on where it's more of a regular suit, but
I'm actually, and watch somebody in the chat say, "Oh, I need that," and I looked, the prices had gone down because they were like going for like $120 or something on eBay. I found the Chase all for one.
Oh yeah.
And the plan is for him to be Tombstone as well.
Nice.
So I'm gonna need to shorten it. He's too tall.
Oh, I forgot about that figure.
Well, and it's the regular version has like the big old Tetsuo body arm, and I saw the prototype, so I'm like, that looks like crap, but maybe it's removable, and it is not. The sculpt just looked not great.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I found the variant, and a friend of mine had been looking for it. And he's like, "Oh no, I got one." I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me see what they're going for on eBay." Screw it, I'll customize it. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Huh.
Oh, that's okay. I got home just as the show was starting, so I have been sitting here opening some stuff. I got another Captain America.
Oh, nice.
Cap Wolf in the mail today. I got him real cheap. He's for I'm going to merge him with Punisher here and make a beefed up classic U.S. agent.
Yeah.
But because I got home late, I didn't have time to boil some water and pop them apart at the knees and the elbows and stuff like that. So he's gonna be set aside until probably the weekend at this point. But that'll be fun. I love U.S. Agent, so
Now the real trick: when are you making Nomad?
I've been thinking about it, and I've been looking and seeing which one I wanted. I would want to do it if I did one, and I think I go to like the classic, like kind of N cut, like Steve Rogers costume with the cape and stuff.
So what you're saying is the good one.
Yeah, but there's something
man. Don't make me fight you on 90s Nomad.
There's something so 90s about the trench coat with the baby and all that stuff. Like, it's so funny, and I kind of like that one too. And
it's actually really solid.
The one problem I ever had with the 90s one was always the thing of I always got him and Blaze mixed up.
Oh, they looked identical, pretty much.
Yeah. It was like one had the streaking blonde, ponytail like 90% of the other characters, and the other one had a well coiffed man perm like 80% of the other characters. So it was just pick your 90s poison.
No, I love that series. And Jack Monroe as a character.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was it served the larger Winter Soldier story, but I'm still bitter that Brubaker killed him off.
I also got to go out to Toy Vault today.
Oh, nice.
And I grabbed myself an old DC Direct called Drum.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Aqualad to go in my Aquaman display. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm a huge, giant Aquaman fan. So he's like up there as one of my favorite mythos.
We found him. We found the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. That's me. And
I can't say shit, dude. I spent the money on the Aquaman costume hoodie at one of my first San Diegos.
Oh, nice.
And I legit like wore it around when it was like, like almost 100 degrees. I'm like, I'm Aquaman. And people are like, you're an asshole. So, still Aquaman.
But as for what I'm actually going to be working on tonight, to add to my international flag-clad superheroes, I'll be working on Sabra here.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Got a cape for her. Got some things to glue onto her arm and paint up, and we'll see how far I get on that.
Right on.
Well, so really awesome in the YouTube chat was curious, when are you going to do a ForceWorks US agent, Eric?
Yes. All in caps too. He's very, very adamant.
He's very adamant.
Yeah, ForceWorks US agent with the face bra and the energy shield.
That's how you know it's good.
He also had a skin tight uniform with weirdly saggy boots and gloves.
Yes.
Never forget.
It was a look.
Did the gloves? Did the gauntlets like fire something?
Hell yeah, face bra.
On the well, I never read ForceWorks really. I think I've got a couple issues of it, but I know on the Toy Biz Toy, because it was only sold in Europe, and I paid $50 for it at Wizard World Chicago in the 90s. But it would shoot the energy shield out of his wrist.
Ah.
But I think he could shoot his energy shield, then it had to like regenerate or some crap.
Got it. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some form of U.S. agent from Toy Biz from Marvel.
I really hope so.
From Hasbro at some point soon. I could see them doing the ForceWorks version just because it was such a kind of an iconic toy because it didn't come out in the US.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, they're going to do the classic one first, I feel like.
You don't think
vintage card, baby?
Huh?
I said vintage card. They gotta.
That is true. They repainted the Captain America back then, right? And
yep. So they should really use the 80th body with the sculpted on star and tail right over. Just paint the stripes on it for true Toy Biz verisimilitude. I feel like they'll do him just because he's the simplest. Honestly, ForceWorks U.S. Agent, my least favorite U.S. Agent design.
Oh, it definitely it did not age well, that design.
I like the Judge Dredd looking one better. I like his new one better. I like
the Judge Dredd one. I love U.S. Agent as a kind of a when they use him as kind of a dark mirror version of Captain America, where they both love America in different ways and for different reasons and all this stuff. There's a lot that can be done with the character from that standpoint. I will say that for decades they keep trying to force U.S. Agent to work in all these different ways, and he never really catches on. And I feel like maybe he can't catch on. Like it's just too much like. He's just too much of a jerk. He's too much of a. I'll just say it. Like he's too much of a right-wing conservative, extreme right-wing conservative to a point where he's kind of unlikable.
Well, they write him as a stereotype.
Yes, they do, and I feel like initially there was some like tragedy to him and stuff like that, with him like losing his parents, and then like when he joined West Coast Avengers, he would like talk to them in a dark room, and like he was all messed up in the head, and that kind of all went away, and he's just kind of written like this jackass now.
He's Punisher with a shield.
Yeah,
in a lot of the.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they should focus on some of the other characters, like focus on Battlestar instead. I think he's probably more likable as a character.
I did like the recent U.S. Agent miniseries, which also had Battlestar in it. It's nice to see Battlestar come back.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I haven't read it yet. I love George Dante's work, so
always solid. In my book. And I was just going to say something about that Billy, actually, and that he would work on a. I think he works best on a team where he can be the Guy Gardner.
Yeah,
would he laser anyone?
As a solo character, he is tougher, and I absolutely want somebody to write a Battlestar book where he's working Unlimited Class Wrestling Federation shows on the weekends and doing jobs for Silver Sable or whoever during the week to make ends meet. I want that book so bad.
Okay. I popped up Goji King's comment. I'm sure there's a lot of technique, but Robo's painting looks like he's just picking random spots and touching it with a brush.
I'm putting down the first coat. I don't get cool. I'm not pretty with the first coat.
And yes, Billy D-Man absolutely would be that book as well.
I don't think we're going to see the Punisher cap, Tony. I don't think it's happening. Just throwing it out there.
It would be an easy repaint.
It would be. I feel like because of the everything, it's less likely to happen. Yeah. Anyways, Matt, what are you working on?
I am finishing up. I did some work on it over the weekend. I think I started this last stream. The replacement head for the hood.
Oh, nice.
so that he's not screaming all the time. I'm just working on the paint there, and then we'll see. I've got a number of other things on my workbench here, as you can see, including Battlestar, who's coming along.
Oh,
Nice.
Paint his hair and give him his mask.
what head did you finally go with?
I ended up going with the Wonder Man head, but I sculpted some hair on it,
Nice.
so it's a little less, Hollywood. And a little,
Yeah. Wait, wasn't it Hollywood? Is what he was called in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. Not an intentional reference on my part, but if you want to give me that credit, feel free.
Everyone gets one, Matt. I am working on, as I called them on a different stream, Magic Boys with Car, because I couldn't remember the show Supernatural. I'm working.
Are you
on,
talking about Dean and Sam Winchester?
Yes, I am. I could not remember the name of that show to save my life on the Monday Foosh post show, and I'm like, yeah, I'll probably be painting up the heads of, and I just froze, and I'm like, Magic Boys with Sharp Car, and people were like, Supernatural, you idiot. It's like, oh, okay, my bad. Dean Magic Boys. Panther 10, have any of you picked up the Marvel Legends Quasar yet? I haven't seen it anywhere yet.
Yeah, I don't think any of us live in Canada.
Is it only out in Canada?
I know Nova's shown up in Canada.
Yeah, Mr. Ryan Clark, if he's in here, I know he got a Quasar last week, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Very excited for that figure.
The deck, I was really surprised at the cape deco with the interior. I was like, oh my gosh, that's friggin' sharp looking.
No, it makes me want a new Genus Vel Captain Marvel real bad.
In which costume?
Well, not his Kree costume that we already got, because
You're right.
I'm not a fan of that one. I want the red and blue.
Red and blue with Starfields in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
That would be really nice.
Give me that sweet crisscross goodness in my toy collection.
Did any of you guys ever have the original release of that?
The Toy Biz?
Yeah, I did.
Someone told me that the dark parts that had like the galaxies on it was transparent blue.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They did the same thing on the Kree uniform genus in the Hasbro figure.
Oh,
I think they didn't use any paint on it to give it the Starfield effect. They just used glitter in the plastic.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Oh yeah, it's great.
That was during the Dave's gotta do stuff at school, so he can't spend money on toys.
And Billy asked way earlier, and it did stick in my mind too. You guys seen the Nendoroid Venom, and what do you think?
I look awesome. It's random as hell.
It is really weird.
I suppose it's supposed to catch on with the movie coming out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Oh, Mitch Falcon probably won't help anyone, but there's the link to the Quasar figure from EV Games. Oh, Tony's agreeing with you.
We haven't seen Nova yet in the States either, so
it'll come. There we go. There's Dean Magic Boy, yes.
Dean Magic Boy.
Dean Magic Boy. So I already punched in the eyes and such, so I'm trying to get the general hair and general shapes done.
General hair.
Keep on trucking on it. Well, it's like, you lay down that flat layer and then you do like a light dry brush over the hair and it pops it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get all of that down before I do like a quick dry brush over it. But then other Magic Boy, I have to add a 5 o'clock shadow to, which is going to be a pisser, but it'll be fine.
I do find those to be a pain in the ass. I'm painting eyes right now, and usually it goes fairly smoothly for me. But oh boy, this.
Oh
yeah, see, it's translucent.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah,
that's real neat.
And
I just
Panther 10, you don't need an excuse to get the new Spidey 2099. It's Spidey 2099. That's all the excuse you need.
I ordered it and I actually ended up canceling my pre-order when I realized it was the exact same.
It's not.
It's slightly different, but in paint only. Yes.
Different, more hands.
I already customized a set of hands to go with it because I was impatient. I was like, this needed to come with more hands.
There are more differences than I originally thought.
Huh. Ooh.
But I don't blame you for being frugal.
I'm sure I'll come across it anyways. It'll happen. Tall Dean and Beefy Dean from the Magic Boys. Yes. I want to see the What If figures. Super bad. I agree with that. Oh, someone asked earlier thoughts on the new Mafex Cyborg Superman, but did they actually show a full reveal or was it just the teaser?
The tease.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I mean, I have no doubt they'll do a good job. I'm not going to buy it.
Oh, actually, Eric, we got a boss fight question, if that's cool, from Crimson Dagger Gamma.
no, boss fight is not cool.
I beg to differ. If Eric won't mind, I have a question on Boss Fight Studios. Will there be more 6-inch figures outside of Lucha and Popeye? Don't need details. Just curious.
See Toy Fair.
It is if I can, or tell me to shut up. Is Lucha gonna move up slightly in scale? Did I read that right?
So yeah, there was a shrink issue with the legs actually shrunk more than we thought they would.
Mm-hmm.
And that that things do. There's like kind of a random shrink. In tooling, so sometimes you just can't control it. We are taking steps to fix that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the next time we do Penta and Phoenix in the premium line, they will actually be a little bit taller.
Nice. Well,
That's
having stood next to them, vouched for them being about accurate.
That said, they're not very tall. Like they're moderately taller than I am, and I'm short. So
I wasn't complaining. I was
no.
I thought I had read a tweet of bringing it up to kind of a slightly larger scale altogether.
Oh no! It'll still be the 1/6 scale across the board. Wait, 1/6 is 12 is
112 scale.
112.
It's like 1/6 scale. Hot damn!
Yeah.
You shush, Dave.
I nearly creamed my jeans.
Good Lord.
We can't afford to make 1/6 scale yet.
Keyword being yet. Just putting it out there. Hope.
I am all for doing anything and everything that we can. The whole point to the company is to continue to grow and shift and get more and more out there in the market. We started with the 4-inch, the 118, because quite frankly, that's what a lot of us are into. We were well known in the G.I. Joe community, so it kind of seemed like a good place to start. And I still collect 118 stuff. I collect 6-inch stuff too, though. So I mean, I'm kind of, actually most of us do. Like we just buy this kind of the stuff we like and the product we like, and
right.
That's kind of how it is. I want to backtrack for a second to the Mafex. The Cyborg. Mafex is possibly my favorite toy company. Like I buy very few of their products, but man, they are so much fun to play with and so cool. That black costume with the silver S Superman has been tempting me since they put it up. And now that they're showing off the Cyborg, I'm like, oh, I might need to get those. And
it means
could you imagine their steel?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I keep thinking. I'm like, a Steel and Eradicator. How cool would they look? Like that story, the old DC Direct ones are really good.
Those hold up surprisingly well, yeah.
Yeah, the sculpts are gorgeous. The articulation is a little, it's definitely less than like a Marvel Legend or something like that.
Oh,
But
sure.
but the Mafex won't have that problem. They're going to be more articulated than a Marvel Legend, because
So up here, the man who gave Superman a mullet, Dan Jurgens, is a local, and he's a regular at a bunch of the shows. And I've been lucky enough to befriend him over the years of being the annoying indie guy. And I showed him the black costume Superman, and he goes, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, it's good when that happens,
Well, I remember when they first put out their like promos for that figure. One of the shots, one of the poses that they put it in to promote it, that Mafex put it in to promote it, was exactly one of Dan Jurgens' pages.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Jurgens like retweeted it. Like he was so excited about it. So,
and Mafex gets a bad rap because of their early figures with the bad QC.
yes.
And a lot of people hold on to that whenever I do a review or talk about it or something. It's like, Mafex sucks.
Yeah.
And they still have their issues here and there, but I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, the same thing with NECA, and it's like, yeah, they still have some issues, but they're better.
Yeah.
They're better than they were.
I mean, I got that Frankenstein the other day, and it's fantastic. I didn't have one problem. Didn't have to heat anything. I just went yanking on it.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a fact, like the Defenders of the Universe. Holy crap, those were bad. Those were stuck head to toe. I had to take my Phantom completely apart.
Yeah, that's most people have.
Which is just a bummer. But yeah, most of their other figures, I've had great luck lately. Frankenstein was awesome. I don't know.
I didn't get any of the Defenders or the.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hoping that they end up doing the rest of the ones they've teased.
Yeah.
Because there's
Mandrake and Lothar they didn't do yet.
Yep, Mandrake and Lothar. I think they said they were still coming
for Mandrake, though.
What was that?
Didn't they show a tease or something for Mandrake?
Yeah,
they showed full sculpts.
Okay,
They painted sculpts at Toy Fair.
I was like,
And they came out later with Lothar and showed like turnarounds.
Yeah.
okay.
At some point.
If Robo runs with a paintbrush in his mouth, is he also the guy who runs with scissors in his mouth?
I'm not allowed to have scissors.
That's fair.
I swear, I had a Caesar dressing package that I couldn't open earlier. My wife reached over with the scissors, wouldn't let me have them. Cut it.
all right.
Put it back in the drawer.
Taylor, Aragorn. I would actually probably buy a Mafex figure if they did a Quietly Superman.
That would be dope. Abnugler, Eric, I loved my Sam and Max figures.
Oh,
You got one with two of the same hands, but still loved them.
have you emailed us? Because we'll fix that.
Hell yeah. Feel like Mafex is going to end up with all my money. That's fair.
Yeah, I went a couple of years ago. I got really deep into the whole like live action Justice League Suicide Squad universe that Mafex was doing, and I got I ended up getting rid of them after that 4-hour movie came out. I was just why did I do this? And I didn't even like the first version of the movie. Like, I just liked the figures, and I love DC, so I was just really into them. And they were all great figures. I didn't have any. The only QC problem I had was the Shazam's arms kept falling off.
And was it the weird plug from the elbow all the way through?
No, it was the weird the way they connected the kind of butterfly joint in. The arm was connected through that, and neither were connected. There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough surface area to glue it properly. Because I looked inside, because when it fell out, you could push it back in and it stayed, but then it would fall back out if you kept messing with it. It fell out, and we're all looking at it. We're like, "This is what's wrong here." Like,
it became a case study.
yeah, exactly.
Goji King, we're all Tuesday crew here.
Huh?
I said, Goji King, we're all Tuesday crew here. No backstabbers. We're just having fun making some toys. Oh, Macanita Silva, those Sam & Max figures are so good.
Thank you. I had nothing to do with those. Those are all Andrew Franks and Fred and Tony and everybody in crew. Like, that's not my brand to manage, but I love those figures. They're so good.
They're so pretty.
Speaking of the DC cinematic universe and toys thereof, how about those McFarlane Suicide Squad figures?
No guns.
King Shark.
No guns.
Yeah,
I am glad they're doing an individual release of King Shark, but at the same time, I feel like that's going to shoot him in the ass as far as sales goes.
I'm just the sculpts on Bloodsport and Peacemaker, the unmasked sculpts. Oh boy,
Yeah, they don't look like them at all.
no.
It's like they couldn't get the actor likeness, so they got close-ish.
Yeah, it's like here's the stunt guy.
Yeah.
Here's Dwayne Cena.
Yeah, Dwayne Cena
and here's Iggy Elba.
Iris Elba. Yeah,
They're cousins. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all in the family.
I will say I'll probably get the King Shark because the Suicide Squad movie looks good. I love King Shark.
I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm actually probably going to get all of those figures, but not the unmasked versions.
Yeah.
I'm putting this out there. A couple people have commented on this. I'm trying to figure out how to put music in the background of this, just very like low key, just something subtle, so it's not a lot of like, ooh, you know.
You should put some like 70s porn music in the background.
Debbie Nova? Some 70. They do the copyright free music, lo-fi on Spotify. Oh,
There you go.
touche. Hold on. The trick is I don't know if this is gonna overwhelm
Trying to set the mood.
my microphone. Let's try this. I'm doing this while holding a brush, while holding pliers that are holding a head sculpt that is drying in my hand. There you go, folks. This right here is multitasking. No, go away, Leslie Grace. I don't want to listen to it. Exactly. Sing it. Seeing my music of madness. Actually, I'm just going to grab the entire file of rights-free music that I downloaded, and I'm just going to drop that onto a playlist.
Are you going
to get there? I might get some weird stuff.
Oh, there is
YouTube music?
Let's see. That's I actually have a ton of YouTube music.
What was I going to say?
Marigold look orange.
And yes, I don't know, Mitch, why there's a difference between the movie figures not getting guns and them doing guns with many other figures in the line.
Are they doing guns with any other figures?
Flashpoint Batman had Red Hood.
Before.
Earth whatever Batman. Before, yeah. So I don't know if it's a new change or... And they're using guns in the movie.
Yeah, I'm okay with them making that decision. What frustrates me though is I feel like every couple of years both Marvel and DC make that decision, and then 6 months later it kind of gets swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, stick to it or don't.
And I can understand maybe me, I have plenty of guns sitting around from other figures, right? But I don't get high-dollar import figures not getting guns that kids aren't even going to be around or anything.
Yeah, that was a little strange.
Or $1,500 statues.
Yeah.
Right.
That are coming with the guns but can't be advertised with the guns.
All right, I got the music up. It's good for an hour and a half. I'm just going to turn it way down and let's try this. If it blares, it blares.
If you turn the lights down low, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to
It's Dave. It's just gonna be ska.
get in the mood. Oh, he is turning the lights down.
Oh. Can you guys hear that? Is that coming through at all?
Little bit.
Okay.
Doesn't need to
How
be
about in the chat?
I heard the
Let
first
me
couple
know.
notes.
Quintillion Robo has to get in the mood.
To paint, yeah.
They should be a conversation without needing background noise.
Oh.
Just trying to throw a little something. Onlyrobo.com.
Yeah, wait, you stole it. That was perfect. I don't have to do it again. That would be running the joke into the ground. Going back to Mayfix, though, talking about my Shazam, I didn't have any problems with that.
Oh,
But
maybe
Wolverine did have an arm problem.
they're really hairy.
There's
Weighted him down, pulled him out.
Sam
Magic Man.
Sam Magic Boy.
Sam!
Magic Boy.
Now, are you going to paint him with his demon eyes, or when he's missing his soul, or wait? Let me see that again. Which season is that? Is that early or later? That's later. Okay. I mean, what? I don't know anything about Supernatural.
Love what you love.
Sam Magic Boy. Jim Carrey? That's a nice
Sam
Walker,
Magic
Texas Ranger you got there. Oh, that's right. Did that show already get canceled?
I don't think so, but
And then Dean's in The Boys, right?
yep.
And he was Batman in The Long Halloween that just came out.
We the first thing I ever saw him in before Supernatural was I think it's Smallville season 4 that he's in.
Oh,
It's the absolute worst season of Smallville. It's so, and I love Smallville, but that season is rough. It's got witches and
Are you talking about the final season?
no. He's
It lasted 10 seasons, man.
huh?
It lasted 10 seasons, Dave.
Oh, I know. I said, are you talking about the last season?
No, I think it's season 3 or 4 that the actor who played Dean is in.
Oh, apparently Walker, Texas Ranger was renewed for a second season.
Jensen
Okay.
Ackles.
All right.
Yes.
And we by the end of the season, me and my wife were making fun of the show as we watched it, like because it was just so funny how bad it was. And I don't know how we got doing it, but his name was Jason Teague on the show. And every time he showed up on screen, we would go, Jason Teague. So, like, in this
Yeah, it's like Arrested Development, isn't it?
yeah, it was like the mystery. And yeah, so every time he came on, we did that, and it kind of stuck. Now every time I know he's a good actor and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Every time he shows up on something, that's what sings in my head.
Someday he's going to win an Oscar, and you're just going to be like, Jason T.
That's yeah. I can't do anything else.
What did he start on? One of the was he on Dawson's Creek or
Tween, yeah.
The OC, maybe?
no, not the OC.
Somebody in the chat looked it up.
That would have been 20 years ago, right?
Oh, he was almost Clark, apparently. That's kind of cool.
Interesting.
Goji King asks, Eric, which figure do you feel the most proud of being involved in with its development? Oh, Gilmore Girls, says Billy.
Was that Dean or I saw Sam was in that?
Yeah, Sam's in Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Absolutely is. Getting back to a real question.
See, now I have to look up the character because I know that name.
To IMDb.
Yeah.
So that question, it depends on what you're looking at. Like I kind of have different. There's different things I'm proud of, and it kind of changes depending on what I'm talking about. Currently, I'm most proud of the Lucha figures because I'm just so excited about how the engineering and the articulation worked. Fred and I went back and forth a lot on that stuff, and he did an amazing job kind of taking the things we talked about and my crazy weirdo explanations and making it real.
I will say it's crazy because the parts that you sent me, I assembled and I compared them to like the set that I got, and the joints are so much tighter on the one I got from you. It's kind of crazy.
That's because we had to have them loosen them because they were just like too tight for like general public play.
The ankle snapped on one of the ones you sent me.
Yeah.
I got Revoltec joints I can pop in there.
Tapping into the wrestling fandom is very different than the general 6-inch Marvel Legend, DC, G.I. Joe fandoms, because a lot of the wrestling fandom aren't necessarily action figure guys as much as they're, they just want the characters that they see on screen. So we had to really make sure, that these were what they were going to want.
Squad just threw a little love towards Fred. Fred is so freaking talented, he said.
Oh, he's amazing. Best in the business. And I know a lot of people in the business, and I'm just sorry to them that I just said that, but I stand by it.
There's Dean numero dos. Oh man, that looks killer, Matt.
Yeah, it came out. I'm happy with it.
Oh yeah.
Did you sculpt the hair on that, or is that a piece?
That is the hair off of the hood.
All right.
On one of the, I think, Diamond Select Angel.
Nice.
No, not Spike.
Oh, okay.
Spike
Mitch Falcon. Jensen was on Dawson's Creek as C.J. Braxton for 12 episodes.
All of that sounds made up.
Yeah.
Tony Cosman. Is that Eric?
And it does look. He does look a little like Eric Bischoff. Maybe his shoe will fall off later.
He's back. He's better than ever.
But now I'm not going to be able to unsee that. This is very Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff with a gun is something we do not need.
Oh no, he already has the power of karate.
Inhale. One of the best screen names, Inhaled Farts, asked or says, "I missed what head he used for the hood."
It is a diamond. I think it's the Diamond Select from their Buffy line. Spike, one of the spikes with the hair from the hood.
Nice.
And I still have Screamy Hood to swap in if he needs to be angry.
Tony Cosman. Sorry if I ruined that for you, Matt.
No, it's okay. Now I know how to make. I guess it would be a little underscaled because I was trying to get Ben to make more Masters of the Universe classic wrestling crossover characters, and one of them was going to be Bischoff. Bish-off.
Matt, I scored you. Was this the Vince head you needed?
That'll work. It wasn't the one I was thinking of, but that should work great.
Okay, I have it.
That's killer.
For
you. Yeah, I'll get it from you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday.
Also another random score today because Hot Comics got in some wrestling figures, and I picked up a bunch of randoms. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
that 70s guy.
One of the most legendary promos was him joining the Alliance and talking to one of the gear makers in the back, and he goes, "On this leg, I want awesome. And on this other leg, awesome." And to this day, my brother gives me shit because when I used to do Creator Wrestlers, I lived and died by that edict where the name would be everywhere on them. On the butt, on the legs, on the knee pads, on the elbow pads. Like, why doesn't your guy have hair? I'm like, I ran out of layers, okay?
I've seen people who, because when you don't have your name on your gear, people make up a name for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this was another. It's
especially
a cool
on
figure.
the indies.
Well, it's a little loosey goosey.
Oh, is it the yeah, that's the
Caitlin.
basic. Yeah, I actually got one of those like 2 years ago at a Walgreens, still on the cart. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
There's like tape, like whoever owned it must have been doing like fig feds or something because she has like duct tape and electrical tape like wrapped around her wrist.
Let's
So-
hope.
Well, if the hand falls off, I'll know. Oh, yep. There is.
Different kind of customs happening there. Yeah.
That's okay. I know how to fix it. That's still, I don't know. It was the right price, and I needed a couple parts for customs.
Where'd you get those?
Hot Comics. They got in a box of Rasslers. They have some cool elites and a bunch of TTL stuff. I got a Dean Hambros because one of my buds wanted me to make another Casey Jones, so I'm gonna make Casey out of him. Mike Awesome. Oh, and I swear this figure just came out, but he's a little loose.
Yep.
He's a little loosey goosey, but I was like, I don't really want a Goldberg, but the parts would be good. So
I think they've done. They've done 2 of the newer Goldbergs, I think. So that might be the last one because the one that just came out was in the Paul Ellering Build-A-Figure.
Koji King, do it up, man. Give Wade some love. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. Wade's a good dude. Mitch Falcon throwing a little love
To
towards
hell with that guy.
Ooh, don't piss him off, Robo.
You tell him Robo's got beef.
Ooh. No, you got beef, boss. We've been through this, Robo. You got to work on your phrasing, man. Shit. What was I doing? Oh, that's what I was doing.
So did they loose elites?
Yeah, it's a bunch of rando stuff.
I mean, I need a bunch of rando stuff.
Do go by there. I mean, I picked up Andre the Giant and D'Lo Brown.
Man, Andre? Now I'm jealous because I need an Andre body for that new giant head.
New giant head?
The giant head from that 2-pack.
Oh yeah. I got here 1 second. I wanted to get the cart, like the WrestleMania cart one, like because
I got a couple of those if you need them.
Oh man,
That came out better.
I might grab one from you. I threw a TNA Impact tag title on him, but dude, it just looks like he's got some title in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. And it's
No,
even smaller, so it just adds to the like, oh, he's fucking gigantic.
No, I got a couple of those when because they hit like $5 on clearance. I'm like, I don't know what I'm
Did
gonna do
they?
with these. Yeah.
Man, damn, yeah, dude, I'd gladly take one so I could have a giant like Andre the Giant, because this is like I did a print like when I was at GAD. I did
it's not elite.
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
This like I did a screen print project when I was in college, and it was this Andre, and I did in kanji along the side I put the giant next to it, and apparently I did not write it correctly, and apparently it was one character off, so it said something to the equivalent of like the market, and I was like, oh. Like,
Although the market is a good wrestling name.
right?
Yeah, that could work.
Not when you're going for Andre,
Dave the Market Wheeler.
right? Dude, that's this guy right here. This is my my fig fed edge, because I just kept putting shit on this figure, and now he just lives on my shelf like this. He's got the ECW gold. He's got that hardcore gold. He's got them sweet glasses.
I wasn't going to mention it to you, Dave, but now it's back in my head. Did you see the Super 7 exclusive 4-inch reaction Super Shogun Godzilla?
Yes, I did. It
You
looked
realize
amazing.
that would be 1/6 scale.
I know. I can't do it. I want to, but I can't. Panther 10, I'm a little disheartened that we didn't hear what the new NECA TMNTs. I'm sure it'll come. That'll be a big reveal. Pale Aragorn Dave, the market wheel. That's right. It's the top of the hour, folks, and people are already demanding it in the chat. It's time for a message from one of our fantastic sponsors. Matt, you sponsor us, right? Anyways,
give us money. Just all my money.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Bravo.
Every time. Tis needed. There it is. Yeah. It's the little things that make my heart sing. Every time. Pale Aragorn, Beatlemania scream. Ah! Super Spike. If I were a wrestler, I know where I'd get my gear. Ryan Sweeney, I did finish Danhausen. I am waiting on his Capehausen to come in. He's got the bag of money and all his tats, front, back, under, everywhere. So, Neb, I do maybe someday. I'll put together a little ad ski someday for Mindwave Comics. We don't have a lot out right now, and I'm still waiting on books. So. I have prints.
I haven't to do any more animation in a while.
I have figures. Oh man, the ambient music went to some weird like rave music. I don't know.
I thought it was kind of video game-ish there a minute ago.
Yeah.
It starts out that way. That's why I downloaded this one. And then it's like, because if you go to the beginning, nope, that's all rave. All right.
I mean, if it's stuff that's posted on YouTube, could you probably just play it behind the show if you wanted and not have to worry about it?
Probably. The funny thing is, like the one song that I was looking for isn't in here, and that's the Jaunty tune that I use for Toys with the Boys on Wednesdays. Like, it's gone.
Let's not get that stuck in my head.
Don't worry, it'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, really awesome. The Blade Blood Rave is, you mentioning that is the second time that I've talked about that this week. Yeah.
Oh. Since the guys from NECA said they were planning on getting back into Mirage, do you think the STCC could be the Mirage Turtles? That'd be dope.
It would be nice in that I wouldn't have to buy them.
Jazzy, I would play that, but it would give me a copyright strike. I don't want to piss anybody off. This is all rights-free stuff.
I mean, if it was the actual Mirage, the Mirage Turtles, I guess.
That would be cool.
Because I've got them, but I know a lot of people want them. If it was just other Mirage stuff, yeah, I'd probably track it down.
On Turtle Talk on Saturday, I was talking about some ideas, and I had the realization of, with Hamato Yoshi and Orokusaki coming out, it's a lot of the tooling you'd need for a Tatsu, and they've been like pushing so hard for so long that he's not happening, that it's almost the reverse psychology thing of like, wait a second, you just did like 90% of the tooling you would need for a Tatsu. Like,
I mean, I would be all about that.
Right? You know, it's that thing of just like, okay, I know it's a shot in the dark, but last year, so my buddy said, okay, they've said that the turtle set is gonna be something no one would ever expect, and it's gonna be something totally different. I'm like, man, if it's coming out of their shells, turtles, I'm gonna poop my pants. And later that day, they revealed them, and I'm like, well, I need some drawers. Like, it was a happy day. So I'm putting it out there. That's my guess is we'll get purple jammy shredder with the saw blade helmet and a Tatsu.
I'm gonna go. I just just reach out to Mr. Van Winkle.
Yeah,
throw some money his way. He can't be that expensive, and just do it.
Well, again, it's that thing of like, they've been talking about how they've approached him and not gotten anywhere so many times that it's just that thing of it hit the point of going, okay, I get it, it's not happening. And then the other day I was sitting there staring at that 2-pack, and I'm like, wait a second. Like, you throw a little cloth gi over him and throw on a new head sculpt, and you have a Tatsu. Which if it's not Tatsu, I'm just gonna make Tatsu out of Matoyoshi. Because I can. Dave needs some britches. I hope it's a TMNT 3 Samurai pack. That would be hella cool too. There's people speculating on the Samurai Turtles, on Secret of the Ooze Turtles. Like, again, they would just, like, Secret of the Ooze would just be new head sculpts on the same bodies, which would be a super easy one, and they could do the VHS pack, like, which would be neat. Like, if they did that one and then took a year off and then did the Samurai Turtles as the 3, so you have the three giant VHS packs, that'd be neat.
I would be very pleased if they were to just do. I mean, you think they could maybe do like Playmates colors?
That'd be cool.
I mean, I would be all about a movie star foot soldier.
Right? That would be, again, another one of those variants where it's like, all right, this is kind of an easy one to do.
Well, yeah, if they don't do it for like a exclusive, that's the kind of stuff I want to see them do as exclusives, because it's not necessary.
Jazzy, I have no idea if they have rights to the 2003 series.
I'm thinking
it'd be cool though.
But that would be cool. I guess
if it was Vanilla Ice with his backup dancers, ooh, I'd be all over that. But with his legal issues, I don't know if that's going to be a.
He probably needs the money.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't know if NECA would want to pursue. Yeah. More so that less than oh no, Vanilla Ice needs money. It's like, well, yeah. But can someone do some damn IDW comic figures? Dude, I'm all for that. We've had that conversation a bunch, Tony. You know that.
Go Ninja.
God, I can't put that on, Robot. I won't get in trouble.
You just did, because that was so close to the actual soundtrack.
We're gonna give Vanilla Ice some money one way or the other.
I don't remember when I went blind. At some point, I know I did.
I thought we talked about that. Wasn't that like about 5 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Ooh, it could be the Arcade Fighter repaints.
Yeah, that game was so bad, but
dude, I played the crap out of it, but yeah.
I mean, I did too, but and I am excited to be getting Armagon. Don't get me wrong. I just saw the turnaround photos of him like last week or whatever. That's looking good. Yeah, I could see them doing like some of the Playmates versions as like a loot crate thing in the future.
Yeah.
Too. So. Yeah, they did. They have done those the decos for the Turtles in Time Rock Soldiers. Those were like the first time we saw those figures, and those never came out, did they?
No. Oh goddamn it! You ever do some paint and then you look at it and you're like, oh nope.
Oh, that's my whole painting. Yeah, that's my whole painting experience.
Yeah.
15 nopes and then finally okay.
No. This one sculpt, I don't think the resin was fully cured on, because I'm like painting on it and I'm just watching it like slowly just peel away. It's like, oh, I primed you. This shouldn't be happening. Didn't Peter Laird also have a cameo in the first movie? I imagine we'll get that figure at some point. Yeah, Eastman and Laird did. Eastman was a trashman, and I think Laird was in the government center, like when April's getting chewed out.
Huh.
Hold on.
Google.
I vaguely remember.
I mean, I have no idea what Peter.
Oh, there we go. Robo, you know this one. Sing it if you know it.
What is it?
This is the credits music from Toys with the Boys.
I don't. Stop it.
It's the screaming. It's the screaming one that always cracks me up, anyways. Because like, oh, this is nice. And it's like you stepped on some drunk's foot.
You're making me sleepy. Because the Z's are usually going through there.
Yeah, it's very true. Oh, Peter Laird made a cameo as the Foot headquarters. Really? I don't remember that. Is anyone getting Chrome Dome?
Oh yeah.
If I see Chrome Dome, I'm going to pick them up. They haven't put up like a pre-order or anything for him.
No, he's Target, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I never did see Metalhead.
I actually haven't been to Target much.
The KC 2-pack skipped Minnesota.
Oh, the cartoon one did.
Yeah. And we never got the
Mutagen tour.
Yeah, that never
hit here.
That I'm aware of, anyway.
I found one of those in a damaged freight place.
Oh, nice.
Not the figures, the
T-shirt,
ticket, and the shirt and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is the only bit of that I saw up here, like that was actually in a store. I saw the T-shirt like a month and a half ago, and I was just like, oh, good, like nailed it with that rollout.
Yeah, I never saw it at all. It got down to Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin. It was hitting hot and heavy. But I don't know. I don't know if they got scooped here by folks or what, because
I never even saw reports though.
Well, that was the weird thing, is like people were saying like, oh, it says this place has some, it says this place has some, and none of the places ever had any. So it's like they get scooped from the back room,
It would surprise me if they all did, But maybe there's
Tony, I tried to hook you up twice, man. It was just ill-timed. Sorry. And here's the Crash Bandicoot menu music. It's not, but it sounds like it. Why is Chrome Dome not Chrome? Because NECA hates you. No, I mean it looks good.
Because in the cartoon, I mean, it looks just like the.
It's dead on.
You got some laughy. He's got laughy faces after it.
Oh yeah.
Because the toy was Chrome.
Yeah, it was. The funny thing is, do you guys? Okay, so I know like whenever
SDCC.
Well, yeah, the Chrome. Oh fuck! I hope that's not it. Chromed out Chrome Dome. But
I mean, do a chromed out Chrome Dome and a chromed torso Metalhead 2-pack, and
man, I just realized. So the next wave, wave 3 of Turtles is Mikey, April, Rocksteady, and Metalhead, right?
Yep.
Shit.
For the Ultimates, yeah.
Well, looks like I'm getting my first full wave of those. Damn it.
Who was the fourth?
Metalhead.
Metalhead, Michelangelo, April, and
Rocksteady.
Oh yeah.
The whole watching the cartoon with the kiddo has kind of lit a fire under my butt with turtle stuff again, and it's just like, God damn it. This is exactly what I did not want.
All right.
Ooh.
Clean it up on the.
It's in there now, isn't it?
Yes.
But almost.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. Bloop.
Yeah, that's coming. Focus. Focus.
Yeah, focus.
Oh, maybe close.
Sweet.
I don't know. Anyway.
I like it.
I'll have to find a shield for him.
What does his shield look like? Is it just the metal one?
It's the triangle shield.
I might have one of those. It's the old Toy Biz one.
Sure. Because I had the Toy Biz first appearance cap with the triangle shield, and I sold it off.
Yeah, I think I still have that shield. Because the stupid thing was I ended up getting one for my Isaiah Bradley figure, and then I found it after I bought the shield. I was like,
yeah, I'll take it off you because I've got triangle shields from MCU.
Cos might have one too.
Caps, but they're all dirtied up. So I don't. If I can avoid repainting one, I would like to.
I'll double check.
No, the first appearance cap definitely had a clean shield. So
Right, I know. I'm saying I'll just double check that that's the one that I have.
Right on.
Because I just remember that I have a triangle shield. It could be either one.
This one came with the
That was the 2-pack.
The 2-pack with Peggy. So
Peggy,
which I have a few of, because they were super cheap for a while. That is a custom I need to actually work on more on one of these episodes here. Finish up my episode 1 Agent Carter.
Oh yeah, because you ended up buying what's her name for the hat, right?
Yep, Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans Flair, according to story arc.
The Golden Age Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
You nasties.
Who nasty? You nasty. Nice guitar pick, Matt. Says
Earth
Bill.
2.
Oh, Void Beast asks Robo. Robo, will you be reviewing the Disguised Turtles pack?
I don't know. At this point, it's kind of
Passe.
Yeah, it's a little old. It took me so long to get them. Again, thank you, Goji King.
Goji
Beast. Goji Beast. That's his evolved form. It's after I level him up a couple times. He's over at Wade's. He's not even listening.
I need Captain America. I keep seeing custom Hawk made with it.
Oh, that's a good base. Yeah, that is a good base for a classified Hawk.
Yeah, that would be. Void Beast we have used.
I have one of those on the way, but I'm not making a Hawk out of it. I'm gonna make a Battle Core Leatherneck.
Ooh,
oh wow,
that I appreciate. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, I need to find a hat. I'm working on what hat.
Yeah, I think there was maybe a similar hat on some of like the old Plan B toys, whatever their military figures were, but those are real expensive now.
Yeah, he's got like that Leatherneck has like a kind of like a boonie hat, kind of like Ricardo or.
Yep. I used my torso from that cap for Dominic Fortune.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hold up. Whoop. Nice.
Ooh.
God, that came out nice.
I am happy with that one.
Pale Aragorn Goji Bean?
Now, if you really want to, I mean, you've already won all the points for me for your custom battle or Ninja Force Road Pig, but if you do Battle Core Bazooka with his tackle box and fishing rod attached to his rocket launcher,
that'd be amazing.
Points for me. When I was going through all my ARH Joes in like the late 90s, when I started getting into customizing,
Happy Tuesday, NYC.
All the detail on these, and I pulled that launcher out and I was looking at it. I'm like, well, that's what's on there. That's super cool.
Yeah,
like that's an amazing detail.
There's some really nice details on those later Joes.
Yeah, that just got lost because the paint hits went down and I didn't have as much fiction behind them.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff just fell by the wayside. It's the same reason I love the Playmates Turtles. Because there's just so much sculpted detail that didn't get any love.
Yeah. I'd mentioned that I don't know much about Turtles. I kind of had aged out for those couple of years. Is there a huge like customizing community?
There is. It's especially grown in the last couple of years just because of the kind of prime aged kids from that time now have disposable income so they can buy the parts and stuff. Because I definitely, I'm in a couple groups, and it's always fun to hop in there because, you know, it's you know, these guys, you know, around my age going like, oh my God, I just got this, and I got like, you know, 15 of this and that, and, you know, I'm busting them all out. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, I remember those days in the Joe community.
Yeah.
And Kimberly 84 in the chat, don't you crap on the neon 90s.
I would never. I
don't know if that killed Joe's. I don't think it did. I think it was just changing you know, tastes in product. The military just kind of, you know, went away, which is fine. But I love those Battlecore designs.
Yeah, I actually think that Joe kind of trailed off because I just think the market changed.
The market changed, and I think Hasbro didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
to keep up with it. And you know, it is what it is.
One of these days, I'll have to get my buddy Mike Harmon on here, because he is a huge fan and made a custom 25th anniversary EcoForce tank.
nice.
And it is a thing of fucking beauty.
EcoForce is good stuff. I love this.
Yeah, some of my favorite stuff in Joe, actually.
He is. You guys would have a fucking ball with him. In fact, if I ever have to skip a week, maybe I will leave the reins with Matt and go, have fun, boys, bye. It's a Joe-centric show.
Fine, you can sit in the back and not know anything about Joe's. Well, you know, we just did that with Turtles.
That's fair.
What I always admire about the Turtle line, and this goes for Masters of the Universe as well, is that nothing is off limits. Like, from a design standpoint, you can throw anything at that wall and it's going to stick, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to work. You want to make a basketball playing giraffe? You can do that. You want to make a bee guy? You can do that.
Could you imagine being a designer in that time frame right there?
I can't, and it would be... It's like one of my dreams to have that kind of line where you can just whatever
kind of freedom. You don't even plan. You go into the meetings and just like, let's put a toilet bowl on the top of something with some legs, and let's go.
I feel like you've got that with hacks, but you don't have, you know, the budget of a giant.
You mean that right there?
License behind it to just be like, not only can I do whatever I want, but they will fund me doing whatever I want.
Yeah.
See, I just have to picture the door opening up
on it, and a kid was going to buy it no matter what the hell it was.
Yep.
I just picture the door slowly opening and smoke billowing out, and the guys coming out and be like, all right, we got like 7 lines. We're good. You got the pile of goop dude with the trash can and the talking eyeball. All right, you. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get to the jailbreak cat till later, way later. Oh, a camel? Yeah, man. No, we'll get to it. All right, you guys. Hey, what if we do a line where they all play sports?
Yeah,
like, and it cracks me up. Oh no, Pale Aragorn. As soon as Dave started getting those bots, I started getting some on my Instagram. I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, there's a stupid line in this song where it's a rights-free song, but it just says "shut up and sit down," and every time I just want to dance.
The song
Dave,
is explicitly telling you not to dance, Dave.
The Krang beanie is this beanie. It's not actually this beanie. That is actually hanging up on my turtle display. And also that beanie is hot. It is so warm because it's screen printed on the entire front, so it's like it's not good.
I have that Krang shirt where it looks like, you know, the android body torso.
Yeah.
And that shirt sucks because the whole front of it
What
is
Goji King is live on the phone with Wade right now. Traitor. No, I'm kidding. Say hi, Goji King. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
No, I didn't have anything that interesting to say.
No, all right.
I'm just heating up the helmet on this Red Guardian figure. Because it was poorly assembled. Pale Aragorn does have a question for everybody in the chat, though.
Whoa. What is
Non-geeky
everyone's
movie?
favorite non-geeky movie? Shawshank Redemption. Does that count?
Oh. Tombstone?
I would say Blues Brothers is kind of geeky.
No.
My favorite movie of all time is Singing in the Rain.
Ooh, it's a beautiful one.
I mean, it's theater geeky, I suppose.
Yeah, it depends on the definition, like which type of geek it is. I guess I would probably say All That Jazz.
Nice. It's a good one, too.
Because, I don't know, like, you know, I'll go back to, like, Jackie Chan all the time, but those feel somewhat geeky.
Yeah. I would probably put those in the geek. Like kind of kung fu movies are. I would not tell Jackie Chan that.
I mean, he's older now. He might not be able to
I can outrun him now. It's fair.
split kick you in the face. And then, you know, catch his foot in something comically.
Oh, okay. So I got to show you guys. Well, there we go. There's Sam Magic Boy.
Oh, nice.
That's a good sculpt. Is
Yeah.
that Castigate?
I don't know. This dude wanted me to paint him and shot him over to me from Instagram. So I've had the basic skin tone and primer on him forever, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get these done or as close to done as I can tonight, and then I got to do a domino mask on Jensen Eccles, and then the other two are just Sam and Dean from the show. But this is my next big custom project, and I'm actually doing this twice because Rick Moranis.
Oh, I thought that's what
Nice.
So I'm gonna do a Louis Tully for my my shelf, my Ghostbusters shelf, in where he's in the full Egon Spengler suit with the earmuffs and takes the butt with Climber. And then I'm gonna do a Seymour Krellborn from Little Shop, because that's actually how my wife and I met. Was doing a production of that. So I've made enough Tuies over the years that I'm gonna make a 1/6 scale one to go with it. So that's gonna be probably more towards October, but I'm gonna do a full build on this show of a in scale Tui to go with Seymour.
Oh,
Nice.
gorgeous.
Although I'm debating, because I kind of want to do the Tui hand puppet like version from the show, but I kind of want to do a big honkin' Tui to go next to him, because that would be cool.
When you said that's how you and your wife met, I was like, you worked in a floral shop and
Yeah.
found an alien plant? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, man-eating plants. They bring everyone together. Back in high school, we worked on a production of Little Shop,
Nice.
and yeah, that was when we met. And we actually had, I don't know if it's gonna stay there, but my friend's wife gave us it's a Mondo poster from Little Shop, and it's Tui, but it's a blacklight poster.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And it's hanging in our bedroom. And I'm like, I fucking love this. And my wife's like, it might move somewhere else in the house. Are you going to make an Audrey or Audrey 2 as well? I'm going to make an Audrey 2. If I could find the right head sculpt, I might make an Audrey, because that'd be pretty cool.
I would just like to share this version or this Terrible. Come on, focus. There
Oh,
we go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Interesting.
David Harbour's having a rough day.
Hey, it's Robo.
It's not everything with a beard.
Hey, there was no hair too, so it all evens up.
That's true.
Where is it? I can show these off now because they're already at the printer. I'm doing a Black Widow print series for the premiere this weekend.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be at the Willow Creek Imagine Theater on Thursday night, hawking these prints, and I figure they're going to be shown, or they're going to be sold, so I can show them off. So boop. So we got the composite of all of them. We have individual shots of Nat, Red Guardian, and Yelena. So they'll all be sold this weekend. So super limited quantity, so that'll be fun. Dave was breeding man-eating plants to sell at the plant black market when he was younger. True, they were tucked in among the zinnias. All you music theater geeks out there are giggling right now. I know Eric did. I did show that group shot last night, but very briefly. I didn't show all the individual ones. I don't know why, but the climax to Little Shop of Horrors has stuck with me since I was a toddler, especially when Audrey gets eaten. Yeah. Shut up, Tony. I already told Tony why I didn't do an individual Taskmaster. It made me angry. Oh, so angry. The suits are already hard enough to draw, but then like Taskmasters is just like, hey, you know how there's piping and unnecessary panels everywhere? We're going to do that tenfold. Like, you guys are bastards.
I'll be curious to see how they do Taskmaster in the film. He looks very Power Ranger-y right now. He's grown on me, but
I like it. I would have. I'm sure Robo will be in this camp too. I wish it would have been more like the Udon Crew mask.
Yep.
Because I think that was a perfect translation. That could have been super straightforward.
Oh yeah, no, I love that design, and it would have translated very well to film.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Pale Aragorn. Oh, wait. Rasper Dave, people on Etsy selling Audrey sent you some links. Awesome. Thank you. Pale Aragorn, favorite horror movie?
I don't do a lot of horror movies.
Evil Dead 2.
Ha, that's mine too.
It ranks up there in my top 5 movies of all time. I absolutely love that movie because it takes everything I loved about Evil Dead and everything that I liked about Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
And it's all in one.
I have a real soft spot for 80s slasher films, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, all that stuff. I love those films, and I know they're bad. I still love them.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would probably go with Alien. Or maybe The Thing. They Live is also very good, but that's a little less horror-y.
They Live. I would put that under the same label. Although I don't know, more sci-fi, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of borders both.
I don't know if I've ever shown it on here. Actually, I made a John Nada a few years back. I'll just grab it real quick. Oh, Mitch Falcon found the Magic Boy heads. Nice. Post that link, bud.
Oh. Bowl.
Oh, Glassman. Yeah, he just did work.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that beefy boy.
Nice.
I keep wanting to get the NECA one, even though I don't collect that format.
I've legit thought about selling this a few times, but then strangely enough, this is a stupid detail that always cracks me up, but it's got them sweet mom jeans. So look at, I even got him to have the fantastic Roddy Piper mom jeans butt. Like, it's such a stupid thing, but the first time I ever saw that movie, I saw it with, I think it was my cousins, and one of them said, "Look at his butt," and like it just cracks me up every time I see it. I'm like, I can't get rid of this. It's like it hit just right. Ooh, Puppet Master for the win. Also, Tony is recommending Fear Street on Netflix for Eric.
Oh, cool. There's a bunch that I haven't seen that I've wanted to see. My daughter's really into horror films too, so whenever she's around, we kind of do marathons of things. She finally got me to watch the Saw movies recently. They were all right.
Definitely not my cup of tea, I will say that.
A thing like writing a movie like Saw, I think you have to be as smart as the character you're trying to write for. So I think it's really hard to do that. It's like Sherlock. You know, the writer has to be as smart as Sherlock for it to really come off convincing.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, so backtracking a minute to back to Little Shop of Horrors. My son is a competitive figure skater, and a couple of years ago, he did.
Sorry for the dubstep, guys.
I can't hear this. Fine.
A couple of years ago, he did a Little Shop of Horrors piece where he dressed up like Seymour, and we made like it had to be lightweight for him to carry it around and stuff, but we made like foam and fabric Audrey 2 for him to have on the ice and stuff like that.
God dang it. Trying to get a good shot of Jensen Ackles in this stupid mask, and of course, like, everybody and their mom is like, "We got one," and it links like to 17 different sites. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah, there was some thing. It's like, check out these new pictures from this thing of the Loki spoilers or whatever, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see better pictures of that. And then it was some like 3 links deep, and you got to sign up. I'm like, I don't care that much. I don't. I do hope we get figures of that, though. I'm not going to say anything more about it, but I want figures of that.
Yeah.
Sweet Loki spoilers.
Oh shit, that's back on tomorrow already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many episodes are left?
This is it.
2.
I thought this was the last one.
Nope. It's six episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I imagine they'll. Well, I guess what if they announced when What If is starting?
August.
August. Okay. So I wonder if they'll have anything lined up for after that, or if we'll get a break because the movies are coming back.
Is Hawkeye the next one that they're doing?
Hawkeye would be the next one, and that is, I know it's done shooting.
Yeah. I don't know when it's scheduled.
Right. I am very much looking forward to that, though.
I'm going to say something controversial here, but I just hope they finally kill him. because he's my least favorite character in in those movies. He's got zero personality, and I don't think it's the actor's fault. I think it's the way they write him.
See, I have more of a problem with Jeremy Renner than I do the character of Hawkeye. Now, granted, in the films he hasn't done much.
Yeah,
but I'm very having read the comic that's at least partially inspiring this show. I'm very excited for that.
that's
Because
cool.
that comic was freaking great, and may give him the personality you've been hoping for.
Oh, good. That'll be nice.
It'll be a little weird coming out of kind of nowhere, since and he has the weird baggage of family and stuff that the comic character didn't. But
So,
Pizza Dog is in the show, Billy. I don't know if they'll make a toy, but they better.
oh, I'm sure they will.
That Marvel Select is still one of my favorite selects.
Damn, Eric, that's great.
Damn it! I'm
Oh shit!
I'm painting an eyeball.
That is a killer set.
Oh shit! Nice. That's beautiful, dude.
Sabro always makes me want Shamrock.
Yeah.
Amen.
Was that Contest of Champions
I think so.
that
Yep.
they were all together?
Yeah, the original yeah, I was like, because it was supposed to tie into the Olympics.
Yes.
But that was the year the U.S. Bowed out or boycotted. So they're like, oh crap, we have to retool this story really quick and come up with, we'd already come up with all these heroes to represent all the different nations that'll never show up again. Because I think Shamrock and Sabra are both still alive, but I think all of the other characters that were created for that series are dead now.
Probably.
Though I did like how when they retooled Arabian Night, the second version of him, where he's like, oh yeah, they took apart his magic carpet, strand by strand, and we rewove it into this vest.
Yeah.
So it's now bulletproof.
Did they really?
Yeah, because he got killed in like a panel of thunderbolts, and then the second Arabian Night showed up, and him and Sabra hated each other for obvious reasons. Neat little what was that? A Union Jack miniseries that Christos Gage wrote, early 2000s. That was a fun little mini. And yes, Crimson Geek, I'm very much looking forward to Moon Knight. I hope they knock that out of the park.
I'll be real interested to see how that comes out.
Yeah, it could be really great, mainly because I think when they have less baggage, like less. Everybody knows Captain America. People know Iron Man, but like Moon Knight, he kind of comes and goes. And
Yeah, and I think that's also a benefit of the show in that they can, the character in the comics has also got a lot of baggage.
yeah,
Because there's just been a lot of weird or aborted takes with him, where it's like, oh yeah, he's this now. Oh no, wait, he's that.
yeah.
Which
He's
has,
the
I think, made him hard to,
No, he's just a psychopath.
yeah, it's made him hard to get a grip on as a comic character. So they can just kind of distill him down to the best bits that have worked over the years.
Yes.
Is what I'm hoping. Though I am excited because for the new Moon Knight comic series, because it's being written by Jed MacKay, who's been doing an amazing job on Black Cat. That was not a book that I was expecting to be as amazing as it is, but holy crap. Great stuff. Really, really made me like the character of Black Cat a lot more. And it's just been fun.
I'm super excited for She-Hulk, and I hope that's good. She's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I hope they do a good job with that one as well.
Yeah.
I hope they Dan slot the crap out of that series.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the first half of the Dan Slott series before Civil War happened, and then she kind of got ruined.
I would also accept the Charles Soule.
Yeah,
Whoever did the series after Slott.
yeah,
Told
Charles
her she
Soule.
That run was also very good. less overtly funny, but very clever and enjoyable. But I'm stuff like Loki has made me more excited for She-Hulk and that, because it seems like they are willing to, it not necessarily everything has to mean something or build to the next thing or whatever, which, it's like, oh yeah, you could just have some villain show up, be in an episode, and then, go away, but not have to kill them.
There we go. There's Jensen Ackles as Red Hood.
All right. Sure.
He wanted the domino masks. I was going off of what he wore for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
So he had a bunch of eye black. He actually has more eye black on in the pictures than he does in this. But
that's a good question, Tony. I am also curious who might be showing up in the fighting tournament in Shang-Chi, since we've already seen Wong and Abomination. There's not that many other villains that aren't dead, though.
I mean, it doesn't have to be villains, I suppose.
That's true. I'm just trying to think of characters that are still out there, because they just killed off so many.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I didn't love the show, but I know a lot of other people did. So I don't think that they need to discount it just because it wasn't for me. But it would be cool if like Daredevil showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see them. I'm trying to think who's out there. I'm blanking now. Yeah, Crossbones is dead.
They could pull some random characters out of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Although I think they legitimately do not consider S.H.I.E.L.D. canon, so.
No, I don't think they do either. But yeah, I mean, if they were to pull like Blizzard or Blacklash or somebody off of there.
Mr. Hyde, bring in Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too.
Spray painted Hulk hands and. Oh God, this Mr. Hyde transformation was so bad.
Dude, I don't care. That I marked out so hard.
Oh no, it
like,
was great.
I wonder
It was great to see, but
like, oh my God, Mordo would be a possibility. Is the old lady Mother Crane? No, I think Mother Crane got.
Yeah, I think. Well, and yeah, I'll be curious to see. I think they will probably. Well, they might reuse some of those actors. I would be very surprised to see them pick up any of the threads from the Netflix shows.
There we go. I added a little bit more.
Nice.
Below. To be fair, Oh, shush.
Sorry.
This is the look that he did for Halloween. So, but yeah. So I don't know. I almost need to add more eye black around it, but I feel like if I do that, it's just going to look like he's emo.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, live action MODOK.
Leader does technically exist in the MCU.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Quake Melinda May Iron Fist.
I mean, I would be all about them bringing back. I'm blanking. Yeah, Quake would be cool, but they're not going to do that. Or Deathlock.
Yeah, Deathlock, especially if they made him look better. Like,
yeah, put some, as we've seen, they're willing to do now.
Yeah.
God, every time I see Dork Chop's name, I always read it as Dork Chop. And I know I say that every single time, but I'm like, oh, Dork Chop, what's up?
Dork Chop.
Oh, Doc Samson would be cool. That'd be a cool intro. The
Absorbing Man
worked great this time, Dave. Trying.
Yeah, maybe they'll throw in. Yeah, if they can throw in some new characters too, that haven't, then use them later.
Yeah,
that would probably be a better way to go, honestly, because there's not too many actual MCU characters left for villains. Yellow Jacket, I've heard, might be coming back at some point, but
he could pop up out of the microverse or something, wouldn't he? Or is that how he went out?
I can't remember. I think so.
Yeah, he got shrunken.
but he shrunk in like parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably wasn't comfortable, was it?
Yeah, I'm
No,
not sure
I
he
mean, they
survived
could
that.
put somebody else in the suit. And Ghost is still out there.
Yeah.
I think Eric has been to Target, Pale Aragorn.
Huh?
Somebody is asking if you've ever been to Target, which I think is just a reference to the bag behind you.
Oh.
There we go. There's a
Oh, Korg would be good for that tournament.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that's looking nice.
Magic Boy #1 done. Magic Boy as Dead Boy by Crowbar done. Now time for Pretty Magic Boy.
So if he's Red Hood, who's Sam gonna be?
I don't know. That's legit. Just
Sam?
yeah.
Just-
He
yeah.
Jensen Ackles just dressed up as Red Hood for a Halloween one year. So he asked for it. Also, I'm looking at the sculpt and I keep seeing Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
I'm just like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't added the 5 o'clock shadow or anything yet. So
Watch the 15 seasons of Supernatural.
and you're right, they are both pretty. I actually started watching Supernatural the other day again, and I like it. I need more time to watch it because there's a lot of it, and it's for me it's kind of like Buffy in the matter of like I want to sit down and watch a bunch of it at once.
Yeah.
And then like do that a couple times. The fumes are not getting to me. There's no fumes.
Says that's exactly what somebody who had been gotten to by the fumes would say.
Hey, shut up, you. Ooh, could be Riddler. That'd be neat.
There we go. I finished something. I don't like it though.
Oh, hey,
That's great.
that's Rob's sculpt.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice.
And it's
No,
I actually found.
Yeah, that body is perfect for that. Okay.
Yeah,
What
I found
body
some
is that?
acetone and took the paint off the. Or the body had little paint. Well, there's some right there. Little
What
paint
body is
smudges
that?
on it.
Yeah, because it's the Fortnite abstract.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
that's dope.
yeah, that works really well.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
That's Rob's whole recipe right there. He sent me the parts and I ripped off his recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
It's
wanna
kind of
get those
pale
parts.
though.
Because yeah, that's a character that I would love to have in my collection, but also not put a ton of work into.
Exactly. All I had to do was paint the arms and head, and I've got to clean up the eyes. I'm never happy with the.
No, it's yeah.
That's half the fun, though.
I didn't even get to start her.
Ah, won't that?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's one chunk of resin, but it's sculpted to look like it has articulation.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a shelf piece.
Still, that's cool as hell.
Robo, can that become your new nickname?
Shelf piece.
Yes.
Oh,
Robo is shelf piece.
That could be your wrestling name.
shelf piece. Because I keep getting hung on the shelf.
The market and shelf piece.
The market.
It's Sunday.
I can't even think of a promo that works with those. We're gonna take you out to market. Bring you home, put you on the shelf.
You, see, some quality shit right there. I'm just putting it out there.
Quality.
Oh, Brendan McCarthy, what's up? Oh, Mitch Falcon, is he for your Exiles display?
Oh, he was in Exiles. That works perfect because I have no new X-Men.
Even better. There you go. Throw him in the Exiles.
Which works. That's why I need that new Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
And, Morph. Sabretooth.
I was kind of hoping they would give us a Proteus as part of the House X, Powers X stuff. I don't know if they're going to revisit that now.
I wonder. They're about finished with Jim Lee. What's the next era besides Age of Apocalypse that they can go to, or that you think they go to?
Onslaught.
I mean,
Onslaught, give me
Onslaught.
Maggot. Give me Savage Wolverine.
No, let's go Outback.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah,
fine.
I would love Outback, and for them to finish X Factor, the original X Factor,
Yeah.
that would be
They've-
amazing.
Yep, that era, because they could finish off the original X Factor, do Beast and Iceman and Gene. And I guess they did Iceman. And then we're really only Psylocke away from the Outback X-Men, I think.
Have they done that Colossus? That looks great, Dave.
That look okay?
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
They have not done that Colossus yet, but with the new Age of Apocalypse
Ooh,
Colossus
shirtless Apocalypse? Or
parts,
shirtless Colossus?
That
Shirtless Apocalypse. Everybody's shirtless.
the lines are backward. The lines are vertical
Yeah.
instead of horizontal.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get nitpicky with it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I can still see them doing that Colossus though.
They haven't
yes.
they haven't done a good long shot, have they?
No.
Nope, they have not a good long shot, and
Or-
that era of Havoc could also use it up.
Havoc. Yep. That's where I was gonna go.
Dude, yeah, with Hasbro could kill the headpiece too.
The crown.
And Storm had the lightning bolt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. With the
That was
more
a cool look,
Wolverine-ish
too.
hair.
Didn't they do that one?
Oh, and Rogue had the green tank top too.
yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done that Rogue
Obviously,
either.
with
She
the-
had
with
big
the
hair
t-shirt.
too, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a wave right there.
So what we're saying here is they have done none of the Outback.
Yeah.
they've
I
done,
thought they were closer than
yeah.
they were. They've done Wolverine and Dazzler.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Jubilee.
does shirtless Wolverine double as an Outback Wolverine?
Yes. So you got your Rescue Wave, do Bonebreaker as your Build-A-Figure.
Oh.
yeah.
Take my money.
Gates
Thanks,
with sculpted like it's spinning. The thing
Oh,
that he would
yes.
open the
Yeah, with the
open the
portal.
gateways
Oh,
with.
that would be killer.
Gateway.
Did you? Okay, there was a bunch of folks that somehow got their hands on a soda Dalzeme and made a gateway from that.
wow.
And
Oh.
holy poop! A, brilliant. B,
Yeah.
damn, that's an expensive base body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody in the chat says they want Post, which
Post?
Post.
Dude, give me Post, give me Maggot, give me everybody.
Tusk is ahead in a line of those two for me. But
I would buy an Artie and Leech.
That's
So,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Artie and
Because
Leech.
that fits in. And going back to that
more.
X Factor team, would you want Human Beast or Beast?
I feel like we get Beast all the time. I think I'd
Mhm.
want an early Human Beast, and then there was that short run where he first became blue and furry again, and he wore the burgundy and yellow X Factor uniform.
Yeah, that was a cool
That's what
one.
I would want.
And put the Human Beast in the yellow and brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have the parts swappable.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This is why we need to do this more often, guys. We're gonna change the world, all right?
As far as another X-Men team goes, I would love for them to finish up the Neil Adams era.
That'd be cool.
Because I mean, they kind of did Polaris, and
No, Pelargon. Matt, that one's for you.
Polaris.
I would buy a
and-
Mr. Shiv. I don't know if I'm going to make Mr. Shiv, but I would buy a Mr.
they
Shiv.
gave us a Cyclops, right? There's a Cyclops in the yellow underwear.
It's really more the
Yeah,
cockroach.
well, we don't have. I actually just started. I primed
Neil
it.
Adams
That
has like the big,
codpiece.
no, he had like the pentagonal like
Oh yeah,
Oh.
his
Oh,
control uniform here.
X on it, so that
Cool.
but you can
Robo, someone made that. You did it on a play day.
Which one?
The belt, the Iceman's belt. You remember who that was?
oh yeah.
Tom's Customs on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, a burned Cockermera, Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Sprite, Banshee, and a new. I want a Banshee
Is that
real
what you
bad.
got? Is that
Banshee
the-
would be good.
We need a
Okay.
new Banshee real bad. And I agree with Billy that we need a Marauders wave.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
What?
Which
can't
which
believe
era
I
was
haven't
would that be
paid
exactly on Cochrane?
They've
Burn
got the
Cockermera would be
Banshee now,
new
too.
X-Men. You
use
could
the
like,
use the Morbius torso.
Oh,
I have a spare Morbius.
Yep. Then now you're gonna have to paint yellow. Just wait. Hasbro's gonna do an updated Banshee. It's gonna happen.
I know I have to spend like 2 weeks working on a custom first for them to be like, hey guys, look what we're making. I can go
painting yellow and green and freaking stripes. Yeah.
It's perfect. It's a perfect storm. I'll spend $10 or $20 on paint and then paint it all up. I can't say anything. I love all the stuff that Hasbro's been putting out, but it's like
yeah, they've been
every time.
The original New Mutants would be cool.
Yeah.
New Mutants would be. I want another like I want a Douglock. Like, yeah. Because what it was after Heroes Reborn, there was a Douglock book, and I want to say Jim Chung did the artwork on it. I'm not sure on that.
That was a Warlock book.
But he was called Douglock in it because it was him and
yeah, he was, and it was Pascal Ferry.
Was it? Okay, because
Yep,
I want to figure that real bad.
Part of that, yeah, the M Tech line. Mitch Falcon's on the ball, because that was yeah. I can't remember any of the writers on that, but it was Pascal Ferry on Warlock. What's his man? The guy who was on Deathlock was really good, and then X-51 was fine.
Is that Salvador Roca on Deathlock?
It was another one of those South American guys. He did
Salvador La Roca Spanish?
Yeah, it maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta look up that Deathlock book because I feel like.
Hold on. What was that? 2000.
Yeah.
2002.
Let's see here. Joe Casey wrote that one. Yep.
There we go.
It looked really good. I mean,
Leo Manco.
Yes. He's
eBay for the save.
He did some great Western stuff for Marvel too.
Quintillion, I am just now noticed Matt's shirt. I fail in geek. You do not. It's just far away from the camera.
Yeah. It's super Metroid shirt. It's fine.
I do got to put it out there. It is past 10 o'clock. If you guys want to keep going, I'm down because I'm in the middle of like 5 different projects. So we can go into overtime if you guys are cool with it. Because I'm more than fine just chilling out and continuing to work on this stuff.
Switch to doing a little bit of computer work here, but I'll keep chatting.
I'm painting the sole on one of these shoes, and then I may have to run because I have to work on I was supposed to talk to somebody tonight about about Denver Comic-Con.
Ooh, fancy.
I guess is now in October.
Okay. Everything's in October.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
So in December, though, Mitch Falcon, throw that sweet link up there.
Someone else working on female Cobra Trooper, the Night Stalkers.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Nice.
Oh, maybe Salvador Roca is from Brazil. I don't know. I thought he was Spanish. My bad.
I gotta put the parts together. Billy had showed me somebody had made one on Instagram, so it's not my idea at all. But the new Red Skull figure keeps on giving because I already made a Mad Thinker, but somebody also used him for Molecule Man, and I'm like, oh, wow! All I need to do is just make his lightning bolt, chest thing, and give him a head. So
Salvador La Roca is Spanish.
There we go.
Wikipedia confirmed it.
Wikipedia's.
How many geeky shirts do you guys have? Yes,
all of them.
I think I actually, this is another one because I have, I think, 3 of this shirt. I wore one yesterday, and coincidentally, I put on another one today. And I was like, I'm going to look like a slob, so I'm going to zip this up all the way.
I had to purge a little bit from my, just like, all right, these shirts are geeky in ways that means I won't wear them, or I don't need multiple shirts from the same wrestler, even though I want to support them.
New York City figure fanatic just spammed Matt's page with likes. Lots of awesome customs and inspiration. Hell yeah, he's spectacular. Love him. Follow him. Mitch, put up his socials.
I try. I mean, I gotta post more often. I'm working through my backlog of stuff that has been seen elsewhere, but not on Instagram. So
Matt does beautiful work. Erik does beautiful work. Robo does beautiful work. I do okay work.
I'm all right.
Oh, take it easy, Abnugler. Have a lovely evening. The only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Hasbro has their computer hacked. Once I start painting a custom, that's when Hasbro knows it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Every time. I think I made legit. I got commissioned by my buddy Graham, usually Nightwing GL in the chat, one of the Minnesota Toy Boys. He would be like, I want a Marvel Legends Gambit. 2 months later, announcing Marvel Legends Gambit. Oh man, I really want a Retro Dazzler. Okay, here's a Retro Dazzler. Hasbro, hey,
Retro Dazzler.
It's like, oh, and Beast. Beast was the other one.
Oh.
Where it's just like, oh man, Hasbro just slowly was like, I
figure Beak's pretty safe though.
Yeah, I think you're good on Beast.
Yeah. But that's why I try to dig kind of deep when I do go to put some effort into something.
I gotta ask Robo though, like, do you think we'll ever get like a straight up Exiles, like wave or set from them? Because it's such a mishmash that they could put out a bunch of like, not apology figures, but could put out a bunch of like, hey, here's a version of this character on a more recent body with updated tech. Like, because there's some of those figures that have come out where it's like, oh, they came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, I would also be okay with them if they got into some of the new Exiles figures, because Iron Lad was a part of that, and that figure has not aged well.
Yeah.
And there was Peggy Cap as part of that, which I would love a figure of. So, if they wanted to do that, works for me.
Maybe we'll get them in What If.
Is that series still going?
What? No, that's
the new Exiles
for quite a while.
No, I think that only ran like 12 issues and then it was done.
Yeah.
Billy, awesome. Erik, I only recently learned about your Ninja Force customs. Do you have a place where you post things like that in your Sabra?
I have not taken photos, like good photos of them or anything yet. I should endeavor to do that in the next couple of weeks. And if I do put them up, it'll probably just be on Facebook. I have an Instagram account, but I never use it.
But we still tag you.
Yes.
Always.
I have Twitter, but I hardly ever use it. And
I mean, I don't use my Twitter much either.
Ooh, Exiles Warpath needs its own dedicated sculpt. Hell yeah.
Ooh. That's a big sculpt.
I'm still frustrated. Like, I started picking up those Exile Ultimates collections, like when they were putting those out, and I got like halfway through, then like the rest of them went out of print. I was like, damn. Like, well, those aren't coming back. Matt, are you wearing a gun holster and chaps since you have a toothpick?
No.
Not before I turn your head into a canoe.
You ever been able to whistle from your forehead? You will now. Sorry to be that guy, but that is Thunderbird. Oh. Is it in Exiles?
Yeah.
It's Thunderbird?
Well, what do you say? Warpath?
Yeah.
I know who I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
But it is.
It's been a long time.
It's John, right? At the first?
I honestly don't remember.
The original team?
I wasn't reading Exiles, so I will take your guys' word for it.
That was sadly a set of books that I sold a bunch of when I had to move from Savannah.
I just read the first 3 or 4 issues a couple of weeks ago, getting back in, trying to remember who was on the team and stuff. And after going through some modern comics, you go back to that time, and man, there's so many words.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You forget back then that it was mostly talking and
you
story.
You ever want a headache? It's one of my favorite books, but Guardian Devil by Kevin Smith and Joe Quesada.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go back and read that one and holy exposition, Batman. Like, it is practically prose. Like, on some pages, it's like, I don't want to read this. I know what happens. I'll just turn the page. Like, I've gotten lazy in my comic reading endeavors.
How about Generation X?
Gen X would be dope. I would love to see some figures from that. I would love that Banshee.
That would be a good Banshee. And it would also, I would love if they, I'm working on a Nanny, and they're not going to do Nanny, but I do love that version of Orphan Maker.
Moondragon, also another video.
Oh, see, I don't remember a lot of Generation X or New Mutants or that, but Orphan Maker and Nanny were awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, do you have your your nanny handy? That was just going to sound weird no matter how I said it.
Yeah, really, really would. 1 second here.
With a Mondo bath. That would be cool.
Oh,
That'd be cool. A Build-A-Figure of Cameron Hodge.
yeah. I want more phalanx.
Did you get that head, Robo?
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a... I was toying with it, and I'm like, do I really need to have a Cameron Hodge on my shelf? I was just going to dump it on a Warlock Build-A-Figure.
If I had another, which I guess I could.
That would be
try to get one,
expensive.
Are they?
I don't know. I would just assume it is. Maybe not.
Warlock, the Build-A-Figure is kind of all over the place. But if you piece them out, it's not bad.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool. That's awesome.
That was Ribop Bleedo, right? It's Rob.
Yeah. Rebo Bleedo.
Amazing.
I'm using the same egg recipe, but I'm using.
This is something you don't see on other streams, folks. I'm just putting it out there. Men comparing eggs for custom figures of obscure 90s comic characters.
Mine's going to be a little bit shorter, but I'm using a knockoff.
Damn, Mitch Falcon.
Nendoroid Solid Snake.
Oh, Nendoroid. That's a good choice for limbs. Mine uses a bunch of 3 3/4 Marvel and Star Wars bits.
Whoop, hold up. Boink.
So the legs are first Mark 1 Iron Man, MU Colossus feet. The arms are the Clone Wars like Trandoshan guy. So anyway,
and then you got to put some or the big eyes.
Yep, I gotta give her her goggles, and then she's pretty much ready for paint at that point. But I just haven't found a good. I want to try and find something off the shelf that has that shape.
Yeah.
Because I know with my sculpting ability, I'm just not going to be able to get that mechanical look as clean as I would hope.
Matt, you need a broken glass bottle for your nanny.
Yes, I do. Because that is one of my favorite panels of the last year. Her smashing a bottle at the Hellfire Gala while Mr. Sinister realizes what's happening and freaks out.
Cameron Hodge with the big glasses in the armored suit with the smile across the front.
Oh, God.
Be really cool too.
Oh, the right armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine a Marvel Legends M plate?
Oh,
That'd be neat.
good.
A Horseman. The original Horseman.
That'd be dope.
the Simonson designs,
Yeah.
God dang. How weird is that nanny is now a starring character?
That's great.
Oh, it's so great. I love it. I love that she is
It had to happen eventually.
getting her time to shine.
Oh, these limbs are going to be small. I may have made a poor decision.
How small? Like, we talking baby Huey, or are we like?
Well, you just used for Spider-Ham, didn't you?
Timothy Applegate, do it in a very well ventilated area. Spray on dull coat. And light coats. That would be my recommendation anyways.
What? I was primering in my bathroom today.
Hey, what you do in your bathroom, man, you just keep that to yourself.
That's
That
a terrible
what
idea.
you're calling it these days. Also, Sync is finally getting to do after Alice Wickham. Very true.
Yeah, it's been nice to see Sync get some love after being dead for a long time.
Man, I'm just throwing it out there. Jubilee's been, since Generation X, has been a vampire, a mother to a dragon. I mean, she's been around.
Yeah, she's on the Magical X-Men team.
Hell yeah.
Generation Strange.
What would be good for those goggles, Matt? The Hot Toy Sam Wilson Captain America?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but
Tracking those down.
yeah.
Dang.
Big money, Matt. Dropping that coin on a nanny custom. Big money, Matt. I'm just going to keep shucking and jiving, I guess.
Oh, man. Jean was in red and yellow, wasn't she? In that X-Factor.
Well, Fun fact:
Yeah.
the bottles don't
Green.
close very tightly. Man,
Yeah,
Did
she
you
is
shake
red
it?
and yellow.
I was shaking it, yeah, because I always shake it before I do it, and it just explodes on me. And
Yeah, we need the red and yellow, and it was green and yellow too, wasn't it? Or first? Or...
Initially, it was green and yellow, and Scott's was blue and yellow.
Yeah.
An angel from that too in the
I'll
red
be
and
right
white.
back.
Would be cool.
Hold that thought. I'm watching.
And then he was Archangel, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Infectia. I don't know why I remember her from that storyline where Beast turned back to blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, she always that name's been in my head since junior high.
It's a good name.
Infectia.
Well, I got most of it off. Man, thankfully it didn't go everywhere. I thought it had exploded. I did not poop my pants. It looks like I kind of did. And on that note, I think we're gonna call it, folks.
Yeah.
So thank you, Robo. Thank you,
Thanks,
Eric.
everybody.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's do the roundabout one last happy damn time. We'll start right below me. Eric, where can people find you? What you got going on? By the way, that Popeye line looks fucking insane.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, you can find Boss Fight on, we're Boss Fight Studio on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and bossfightshop.com is our shop. I'm on Facebook. I'm just Erik Arana, and yeah.
Right on. Robo, where can they find you?
If it says Fwoosh or Robo, then
Bloop.
it's usually me. Vives takes care of the Twitter, but I'm in there, and my Twitter and their Twitter and Fwoosh Twitter, and it's mostly YouTube.
Nice.
That's where I'm at.
Matt, where can people find you?
At HypnoHustlers_customs on Instagram, at HypnoHustlin on Twitter, and then Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear in some form or another, pretty much wherever you get your social media. So,
Right.
Oh, and can I say your camera is clean as hell?
thank you.
Yeah.
There's always got to be one. As always, I'm Dave, Diamond Dave, Dave Wonder, depending on what channel I'm on. The fucking Robo.
God, it wasn't me, man. Those chat guys, those backstabbers.
Just vicious.
But no, thank you everybody in the chat for stopping on by. Mitch Falcon dropping that link. If you want to see potentially Robo and I at C2E2. Eric, are you guys doing C2E2?
We are not doing any shows this year.
Okay.
Until Toy Fair.
Right on.
So
Very cool, very cool. But yeah, submit a guest request and it'd be dope. And we're gonna hijack Robo. It's gonna be great.
I'm telling you, Chicago, that time of year, I'm going to be useless.
It's gonna
too
be
cold.
great.
It's too cold.
Gonna be great.
No.
Good night, everybody. Sincerely, though, thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you everybody in the chat. We'll see you next week. Tune in tomorrow on twitch.tv/Dave Wonder, youtube.com/Dave Wonder for Toys with the Boys. Robo will be back with Cincy. We'll be gripping and ripping cardboard and having a good old time. And yeah.
Oh shit, that's tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, we're doing the hat trick, man. Good night.